Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And we are going to be doing a bit of the leopard here today because I wanted to get a bit more of this done so that we can free some trays up for the Coca-Cola diamond painting. Now I set my alarm for 8 o'clock but slept in and decided to get up at, I think it was like 8:30. So yes. So then I had my shower and I made a cuppa. I can't not go out without a cuppa. I have to have a cuppa first. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry then I will go out first, but yeah. So I've done that, and then I decided to venture up to Tesco because yesterday I had a corned beef sandwich and totally forgot to get the butter. And the butter in the express store, I don't know if you've noticed, but with the express store it seems like you have to pay more, so I don't understand that. Like Fairy Liquid, a big bottle, £2.89 for that. So I thought, no, I ain't going up there, I'll go to the one in town because that's open. And I was so used to going to the small one, but I got fed up with like the amount of stuff that's not available. So went up there, got me can't believe it's not butter, and then some Fairy Liquid that I needed. We'll come back to the A because that is currently missing in action, but we will come back to that as soon as we can. And then trying to go around Tesco was a pain, and I sort of regret going in the morning. I plan to get donuts, but they have gone up now to £1, and I was like, I ain't paying that because they're supposed to be like 80p. And I know it's only 20p extra, but you know, no, we need and you only get like 5 in there, so I think £1 not really worth it in my opinion. So yeah, so then I decided to obviously avoid that and just get butter and I got butter, and then I was going to get donuts, but then I saw the price of them and I was put off by it, so I got some Fairy Liquid that I needed to top up by, because I need some more Fairy Liquid. And they do like a Tesco's make or like a Fairy Liquid make, and I don't see what the difference is. Pish posh, you know, as long as it does what I need it to do, great. So I'm going to leave that section there, that looks pretty good. So yeah, I ended up doing that really. But yes. Then I came back and I've just remembered I've left my cup of tea in the room. Just bear with me, I need to get my cup of tea. I can't not paint without tea. So, yeah, I came back and had a cup of tea, and that's where we are now. So after this, I'm going to make lunch, which will consist of probably, let's have a look here. So corned beef sandwich, and I'm using brown bread. I don't like the bread, you know, the one that's got nuts in it, but brown bread is supposed to be good for you, so I got that, and my mum absolutely loves that. And then, yeah, so got that, and then I decided then I might actually put a mince pie with that. I've got one mince pie left, which I normally save for after dessert, but I've got a heavy meal tonight, which is spaghetti bolognese, so I probably won't fancy anything after that. I might have a nibble on some biscuits, but that'll be about it. So, gotta have a mince pie, it's Christmas. So, been doing that. Then yesterday I was wrapping up the selection box that I had to replace, because I ate it. But yeah, just been really sort of busy really. Then I had to block a YouTuber because they were messaging me, but I don't like the way they're messaging. It comes across as like taking the mick out of you. So I had to block it all on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, that sort of thing. So, because I don't put up with that, none of that. you know, making fun and stuff like that. So I was busy doing that. And on Facebook, there's a thing where you can block the profile, and it will say something like, block this person, or block any similar accounts that they create. So I'd click that option, because I don't put up with any like disrespectful or being like, you know, like coming across like they're taking the mick out of you. I don't put up with that. So yeah, I was in the process of doing that. Last night I was watching the Santa Claus 3, was it? No, Arthur Christmas. And I came across on Disney Plus, Night at the Museum, a new one. I didn't even know they were bringing out a new one. So during lunch, I'm going to watch a bit of that. Then tonight, I'm probably going to watch Santa Buddies. I'm actually running out of Christmas films now, because I really, really want to watch Home Alone, but I always save that to the lead up to Christmas. That week is normally Nativity. So sort of from the 18th up to the 24th, I'll have Nativity 1 to 3, and the 4th one, and then I will normally do, what one's that? I'll push that there for the minute. And then obviously Christmas Eve is Polar Express, Christmas Day is Jack Frost. So yeah. Now don't panic about that D, about that A colour. I'm going to try and have a hunt around. It should be here, so I'm not entirely sure where it's disappeared. But I found that number 1 I was looking for yesterday. So, but you may, hopefully, if we can get that Diamond Art package, or Diamond Art Studio, then we can get that filmed. But like everything else, we've got to wait and wait and wait. But the thing is, when they have a strike, they don't even deliver anything the next day, and it's really annoying because, like, tracked mail, they still deliver, even if it's a strike, you know? So it must be all the managers working. But I was reading on the news, apparently they've been ripping up all their terms and conditions, and apparently they want to axe, I think they said 10,000 jobs. I could have got that wrong. But they definitely want to axe jobs. So they're basically taking a lot of stuff away from people, from the post people that deliver the mail. They're taking a lot away from them, which is ridiculous, really. They're out in all sorts of weather, and they're basically getting paid crap money. So I do agree with them, but, you know, it is frustrating not getting your mail, because there's stuff like you need to, and I'm avoiding raw mail at all costs at the moment, obviously with things that I don't have. But I know the system is getting better, because I posted back my rental DVD yesterday, and it got there. No, I posted it the day before, and it got there yesterday, and that's fine, first class. So I know that there can't be a backlog, so I just really hope there's something today. Because, you know, I don't know if you can get your gift card money back. But, you know, I can't wait and wait and wait, you know. So I'm a very impatient person. I like things done and dusted, you know. I'm trying to learn to be more patient, but unfortunately I've always been an impatient person. But I don't like waiting around for things. See, this is quite nice because we're getting back to the multiplexing. Yeah. But listen more time. I sound like Heimlich in Bug's Life, you know, where he goes, "Oh, it's the poison berry." What I'll do is, if I haven't got no trays, I'll just put them on the mat like that. Because I'm like chock-a-block at the moment with trays. So I was really hoping that Diamond Art Studio package would come, and then I could use the heart tray. But no, we've still got to bloody wait. But I'm going to check the stamp, because I don't think they've sent it first class, because it would be here. So, you know, I don't think it's a fault within Royal Mail at all. I feel like saying, can you show me the proof of receipt? But, yeah. Oh, look at that. Right, let's just change that place for a minute. Let's try this one, because we might be able to slap that like that. So that will use quite a lot of drills up in my little thing here, hopefully. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That's my new favourite poster, guys. Now, obviously, this video will be filmed after the video that you see on Monday of this, because that video consists of round here, I believe. And when you see this video, you would have seen Kay's gift that she got me. So, yeah. Can't wait to see what's in there. I love this orange colour, it's gorgeous, so shimmery. I've got a project that I'm going to be, if we've got any left, I'm thinking about doing a project on my craft channel about this. I've got quite a good idea, but that's if we've got enough left. So, yes. No, hang on a minute, that's going over there, isn't it? Why are we doing down there? Let me do that one. I'm getting a bit confused here because we've got gappage. It's confusing me a bit. What I'll do is I'll draw a line down. So let's mark it off first. So if we do a gap, if we do a line, then we know what we're working with. That should have gone on that one. God, I'm getting all confused today. I don't know what's going on. I think the best feeling as well is getting rid of this plastic once you finish with it as well. So let's try and work out how far we want to take this down. That's going to be a lot. I should have brought that over a bit more, but it doesn't matter. It'll just be a bigger square, but I'm going to try and block this off, mark it down so that I know where I want to finish. So if we say, I reckon, yeah, I'll tell you where I want to finish. We will do the sparkle. So we'll do that one there, and then what I think we'll do is we will, once we've done that, we'll do number 5, which is this absolute gorgeous silver colour. So these are crystals. So yeah, okay, so I'm just going to, let me take this off. I've put a sticker on it so I know which way it is. Remember, if you put it down the wrong way, you will have a terrible time trying to get it off. So what I want to do is that's where our line will be, and then I think we'll draw, you know, we'll do a bit of colour filling, and then we've got our line, haven't we? So oh, I'm getting all confused today. I'll leave that one there, but that should have gone down here. So, oh, fudge cake. Look at that cake. That's going to send you into anxiety now. Look. Oh, how the hell did I knock that? Oh, man. That is a diamond painter's worst nightmare. Is when your drills go everywhere. How the hell did I knock that? Don't know how I did that. But obviously if they're on the mat, then I won't pick them up and put them back in the tray. I'll just pick them up from the mat, if you get me. You got me. What I'll do is I'll just pick up that put a bit of this on because I'm getting my hand stuck to the thing. So, and I think that's gone the wrong way. Yeah. If you put it that way, it comes off fine, as you see. They should really put a sticker on this because it's I don't know why it pulls. There must be some sort of substance that is in the foil that makes it pull. But what I'll do is I'll put some of my big trays away, because I only get these out if we're working on quite a big colour. So yeah, I'll put some of them away, I think. And then what we can do here is we can use our big placer again in a minute, because we've got quite a lovely section there. So let me get my, what's that colour? C. Yep, okey-doke. Okay, I'm just going to give it what this does is basically makes it go in the little tracks here, so that we can pick it up, if you get me. You got me. So as you can see, I've got about 4 on there, and then ta-da! That is my favourite placer at the moment. Now obviously I've not really placed before, so I will get faster at this. It's just obviously it will take a bit of time to get to that, but I was always put off with doing multi-placing because I thought it was cheating, you know, because you're doing it quicker or cheating, like. But I understand now that multi-placing makes it a lot more quicker. That multi-place there could have probably saved us about 2 minutes time. So that's where we gain time on that part here. Oh, I don't know what that is, but that's not that colour. It's like navy. In the navy. And we've got C, so CCC. Then if they go on wonky, I can always like straighten them up a bit, if you see. So I can just give them a shimmy like that, put them back into alignment, no problem. Be nice if we can get this done today, but I don't think we will. It depends, because obviously weekends I do still do diamond painting, but it's mainly like my weekend off from everything, like filming and that. So I try to only do not too much, but I just like, even if I say like I'm not going to film, I just try to do a little bit. Just breaks your day up a bit, you know. But I won't do it like all day, if you get me. So and also that multi-place section is probably safe, like took a big chunk out of our tray, which is lovely. But I really must get onto that cataloguing today. Putting the paintings that are on the wall on the you know, the Gemflow app. So my mind's gone blank again. Because I've been wanting to do it all week and I'll just keep forgetting to do it. Sometimes if I forget, I'll send an email to myself to remind me to do something. So I'll just put like Hoovered bedroom, because I'm so forgetful. I forget things all the time. So yeah, I say I'm gonna do something, and then it could be like 4 or 5 weeks until I get round to doing it. As you saw with the Iron Man arc reactor, which I've had for ages, but just kept forgetting to do it. And if I forgot about something, I will always get round to doing it. It's just, you might have to jog my memory a bit, because I keep forgetting things. I'm not forgetful, like I'm not one of these people that have short-term memory loss, but my mind goes a million miles per hour of things that I have to do throughout the day. I just forget things so easily. But my emails at the moment, 170 at the moment, because obviously I think there's a lot of Christmas sales at the moment. But don't forget, January, we get loads of sales, yay! I really must find that 8 colour, the A colour. Let me just have a look. I mean, it must be on here, because we've been working on it, so it has to be on here somewhere. We've got 1DA. Oh, there it is. Look, I'm blind as a bat. It's right there, look. Hey, I'll tell you what it is. It's because this and this colour looks so alike. What an idiot. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll divert a bit and just cover up this gap that we had. What an idiot. Oh my God. It can really confuse you when you've got two of the same colour, because you'll just keep looking like because you think it's the same colour but in a separate tray. Because some colours I split over 2 trays, but it's just, they're ever so like the same, but just a fraction different. I think the A is more lighter, but yeah, I can't believe that. But at least we can fill that in. It's nice, isn't it? I sent this person a Christmas card and yeah, just get blocked for no apparent reason. So that's who I was blocking last night on all platforms. You know, that cost me £7 to send, and you just blocked me for no reason. And this is the thing, this is what I say about YouTube. If you make friends on YouTube, you know who your real friends are and who your fakes are, because fake friends will block you for no reason, and they will basically just block you. No reason whatsoever, just block, slap that block button on. True friends, despite any argument you've had, maybe you've had a bad day, you've called someone like a terrible name, if you're a true friend, you understand, you know that person's angry, let them simmer, and then, you know, chat to them later. But no, this person thought it was a good idea to slap the block button on, and I thought, okay, that's fine, I'll just add you to the troll list, because on YouTube I can block people, and it goes into like a little section on YouTube called hidden users, and then all the people in that user I can see. So basically, if I block the channel, I can see who's been blocked, so it just goes into the troll list at the end of the day. But yeah, with me, you know who your friends, your real friends are, and who are not, because as I said, if you are a true friend, a fake, you know, if you're a true friend would not block you when you're angry, you know. But with the fake friends, they don't care how you feel, you know, they just block you for no apparent reason whatsoever. And that can have a bit of it can have an effect on you. You can feel very depressed, you don't know why they've blocked you, but you do get over that. It's like when I used to have my friend in America who did the edits for me. Our partnership didn't work, our friendship didn't work, and the way I describe it is it's like a magnet. So you've got the negative, you've got the positive, and for whatever reason it's trying to connect, but it's pushing away again, because for whatever reason that friendship is not working, and we don't know why. Sometimes, you know, you try to get on and it just don't work. You know, I don't know the reason, the other person don't know the reason. It just doesn't work for whatever reason. I mean, I've been friends with people in the past, as much as we've tried to get on, we just clash all the time. We've got different personalities, so we don't really get on. So yeah, you know who your real friends are and who your fakes are. So, and I can tell who's a fake friend, because a fake friend blocks you and don't give you a reason why you're blocked. Whereas true friends, as I said, don't do that. But as I said, like if someone blocks you, move on. That's all you do. Move on, get over it. And when obviously we weren't friends, when I said to him, right, I don't think this partnership is, you know, I don't think this friendship is working. You're trying to charge me £40 to edit a video. That's not feasible. You know, I understand that he probably needed money for the time he spent on it, but if you're a friend, you don't charge friends for doing that. So again, that's not a friendship, because friends don't charge people. Friends don't charge for things, you know. It's as simple as that, really. But yeah, so all I would say is if someone's blocked you, move on. because I'm very good at sniffing out a troll. So, you know, it's like when people, like, I get a lot of questions, how do I deal with dislikes on the channel? Basically, dislikes are engagement into the channel. So that button there is to help the algorithm, and basically the like and dislike helps the algorithm. So it's engagement into the channel, and you do get some people that you know, get a kick out of disliking every video, but that's, you know, it's part of the algorithm, and obviously it's basically it helps the channel. So if you think that if you look at your video and you've got a dislike, I know a lot of people get affected by that, but don't let it affect you, because one, the person who's doing it doesn't know that it's part of the algorithm, it's helping your channel out, and number two, it's engagement into the channel. So even if they dislike, they're basically helping your channel out, and that's the only advice I can give to you. A lot of people have said, I think a lot of people have asked me, how do I deal with trolls? So basically, sort of like the last month or so, I've introduced a new thing where if people don't have content, oh, fudge cake, hang on a minute. What colour is that? Is that D? I've just got, like, that's D. Okay, that goes up there. Getting a bit carried away here. D, that D, D, D. Oh, maybe it was right. What was I talking about? Can't remember now. Oh yes, how do I deal with trolls? So, basically the last sort of month or so, I got so fed up with people keep commenting with channels that don't have content, and some of them slipped up. So they will basically go, hi, how are you? You know, lovely video. But then the next time they'll comment, they'll say, oh, that you're pretty crap. I mean, I've had people say things like, oh, you're pretty crap at part works, you never complete a model. But you don't know how many models I have completed. You also don't understand that a part work takes up to 2 years to complete. So of course I haven't finished the model, because the parts haven't come in yet. As I said, I've got builds that are fully completed that I've never shown on camera, and I don't intend to. And that was really, I used to do part works way back in 2013 before I even become a YouTuber, and that's when I see them type of comments, I just laugh at it, because I know within my heart that I have completed a model off camera, because I used to build them before I wanted to do YouTube. So yeah, don't let people put dampers on you. You know, people might not necessarily agree with your views, but we all have an opinion at the end of the day, so we're all allowed that. But yeah, so basically what I do now is, I got so fed up with it, I just block any channels. And I do feel that don't have content. And I do feel sorry for the people that are genuine. Some people are genuine, they don't have content because they don't want to do content, but they are generally, you know, very supportive. But I have to, as much as I want to reply to that, I have to be fair. So even the people that are genuine, that generally just don't have content and just want to support you, I have to block that as well, because I have to treat it fairly. So again, like, if channels don't have content, when they comment, it automatically gets booted off, because all the comments regardless go into my helpful review. When I used to put it on to allow all comments, I just kept getting spammed. And I can't have that, you know, I don't have the time in the day to remove all them sort of spams. So now every comment regardless goes into helpful review, and then I'll approve it. I have a YouTuber at the moment, and they keep, every day it's, hi Mike, how are you? And it's like, that's like spamming in a way, because that sort of is like for Messenger sort of side. It's not really for YouTube. In my view, if you want to have a conversation, then, you know, message me. But it's just getting very repetitive every day. How are you? Oh, that's good. That's interesting. How are you? And it's like, you've asked me that 5 times. So regardless, I mean, I'll always acknowledge your comment, but it doesn't mean to say that I'll reply to it. So obviously channels that do have content, of course, I'll reply back. But I do check every time a comment comes in, you will know if it's not got content because they don't have like a little picture on their profile. And some people don't have that, but they have content. So I always check it. And if it hasn't got content, then I have to block it, unfortunately. It's like I got a comment today on my Stobart and they said something like, if you had read the instructions, you would have, it would have made it easier to put the pins in at the back of the lorry or something. And I'm thinking, well, I do read the instructions because how else would I have known that part goes there? So bits like that I just boot off as well, but I'll automatically block that as well. So any channels that don't have content, I will block the comment or I'll delete it. If it's like disrespectful, then I'll report it, or basically if it's just like spam, I'll just block it. But I also block that channel. So I think YouTube need to crack down on the amount of spam that is happening. It's like yesterday we had Epoxy Link come in the chat again, and it's like they must have, every time they get blocked, they think they can create another account. But the problem is, they must be riddled with loads of email addresses. Because when you're blocked, you have to create another email address. That's how they do it. They must sit there all day just building, you know, things and that, like email addresses. But yeah, I hope that helps answer your question. Obviously, again, if you've got any questions you want to ask me, perhaps it's like, how do you store your paintings or something, pop them in the comments, and then as soon as I've got enough, normally if I've got enough comments, then, or like if it's 10 or something, I will do a Q&A. I think what we'll do is actually at the end of the month, if anyone wants to ask me questions, I'll reply to your comment there, but I'll also put it onto like a notepad, and then we can answer all the questions at the end of the month as well. I'm also thinking about showing all my stashes, all my unfinished, all my completions. I've seen a couple of my friends do a video about their completions for the month, so I'm thinking about doing that. But yeah, it's getting really light now, isn't it? So, oh gosh, we need to stop now. So we'll just finish this off. And yeah, I think what I'll do is the focus today will really be to try and get some of this done, and then at 4 o'clock, because the craft channel's sorted, World of Mike, my other channel, I never do a video on a weekend apart from shorts. I've just introduced shorts. And then tonight is obviously the Coca-Cola van, so we'll be doing that. But yeah, let's leave that there. I just want to close that up as well. So if we just do this one down here, and then we close up that part there, I'll get that done. Okay, so that is, and that's the other thing, Royal Mail with bringing forward the last posting dates or something, so I'm hoping that my friends have got their Christmas cards. If not, then I really don't know. But yeah, that's how we're looking at the moment. Don't worry about these, I'll pluck them off when we can. But I personally think that is going to really pop a bright colour, because it mainly consists of these two. So it'd be interesting to see what the nose looks like, but that's how it's looking at the moment. As I said, this is currently with Works, but obviously remember that they do sell out quick, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell. The next Cody the Leopard video will be up next Monday at 4 o'clock. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye-bye.